What's going on, guys? It's Nico Fleeks. Today, I'm going to give y'all 4 reasons why a lady that you're interested in may not show you the same interest back. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out. You dig? The first reason why she may not like you or be interested in you is because you're out of shape, bruh. I mean, it's really simple, man. You're not going to like a girl in particular that's not very attractive to you in terms of her ideal weight, in terms of her looks and things like that, right? Because us guys, we are very visual, you know what I mean? As soon as we see a female that looks good, 9 times out of 10, we're willing to give her a shot. Let me tell y'all something very, very, very important, guys. Women are no different in that particular aspect of life. Women love men that look good as well, all right? I'm not saying you got to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not saying you got to look like Zac Efron, all right? You don't got to be ultra jacked, ultra good looking, okay? But you just got to be at least in decent shape, man. Don't be super overweight. Go to the gym, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Go pump some weights. Go run on the treadmill a little bit. How about fast? Do a little bit of fasting. You dig what I'm saying? Not too much. Don't be out here starving yourself, but just to keep that body fat percentage on the lower side. You dig? So I give you an example, man. You eat normal for 5 to 6 days a week, and then on that last day, bro, don't eat nothing, bro. Just fast. Just fast for that last day of the week. You'll be shocked how much weight you will lose doing intermittent fasting, and that's what it's called, guys. All right, so women do not like overweight men. They do not like pudgy men, soft-looking men, scrawny men. You know, like the skinny fat guys that are like fat in like the midsection, but then they got the skinny little arms. They really, really are repulsed by that type of body figure, my guys. And I'm telling you guys the God honest truth. It's not about height. These ladies, they don't really care about height like that much, like, as much as the manosphere likes to emphasize, okay? They don't really care that much about height. They want to know if you can run up a flight of stairs without dying from exhaustion. You feel me? That's very simple. So keep the weight down, go to the gym. I guarantee you your attractive points will boost up exponentially, right? All right, the second reason why a woman may not be interested in you the same way you're interested in her, bro, is because your personal hygiene, my guys. I mean, we gotta pay very close attention to how we treat ourselves, okay? You need to be good to yourself. You need to take showers. You need to groom. You need to wear clean clothes. That's pretty much the basics of being someone that exudes good personal hygiene. A lady is not gonna find you attractive if the moment you come up and say, hey, what's up, baby girl, let me get your number, and then your breath just smells like rotten onions and eggs. It's not like something from like a Dr. Seuss book or something like that. Like, bro, how about you brush your teeth in the morning? You know what I mean? Make a set ritual for what you do in the morning and let that be based upon personal hygiene, all right? You don't got to be out here taking ice cold water baths like some of these guys you see on Instagram and Facebook and things like that, bro. You don't got to do all that, gang. Just like brush your teeth, you know what I mean? Take a shower. How about you shave? You know, if you like to grow a beard, shape it up. I'm not saying you got to go like the clean baby face. You don't got to shave off I don't shave off all my facial hair. But guess what I do, though? I definitely line it up practically every morning, guys. You know, not only does it boost your confidence, but it just makes you look better with women. And you'll never know when you'll find you a new prospect. You'll never know when you'll find you a lady that might walk across you in the grocery store, or, you know, a lady that you might find interested. Look, guys, always look presentable. You know, no matter what, even if you know you're staying at home for the day, even if you know that you're chilling or whatever for the rest of the day, bro, like it's like, don't neglect yourself just because you know you're not going to be hanging out or going outside or doing anything like that, because honestly, you will feel better about yourself. You will feel more confident. You will feel more grounded within your own body and love being in your own skin when you take care of yourself through personal hygiene, guys. This is real tea. Yeah, I mean, chai tea to be exact. Now, that goes without saying that, man, listen, personal hygiene is one of the main reasons that repulse women from men. I always see ladies saying, yeah, like I love guys or whatever, but they always just so stinky. Like, I'm like, what? It's just the most bizarre thing of how women constantly claim that they're always repulsed by men's personal hygiene, and I'd argue that women's personal hygiene has taken a huge fall. Have y'all ever seen a women's bathroom? Woo! An absolute crap show, guys. You know what I mean? But I digress. The third reason why a woman might not be showing you the same interest back, right? Because you ain't got no ambition, bruh. You just sit around at home playing video games and stuff like that, right? Any of my viewers that's watching this, man, don't listen to some of these topics, and if it relates to you, don't just leave, bro. Hear me out. Listen to it all the way to the end. You know what I mean? Because this is good game. I've done a lot of these things when I was younger. I had to go through trial and error to fix my ways, right? I digress. Let's go back to the topic. Guys, no ambition is going to keep women far away from you, bro. It's in a woman's nature to seek a man that signals potential resources. So when you signal potential resources, that means that she looks at you in a light of, hey, this guy looks like a safe bet. Hey, if this guy impregnates me, which obviously is a possibility, then we're good money. We're good game, because look at the ambition. He's signaling that he has drive, that he has ambition, that he has goals, that he has actual aspirations in life. Correct, my guys? I mean, I ain't telling no lies here, am I? This is real tea. You dig? Chai tea, to be exact. These ladies want to know that you're ambitious, because not only does that signal confidence, it signals future resources, and it signals that she's safe with you. Because if you care about your life enough to always be driven, always be ambitious, not just want to sit around playing video games and eating Cheetos on the couch for 5-6 hours a day, it shows that, right, not only that you care about your own life, but typically people who care about themselves and their lives, they tend to be the same people that also show other people compassion and other people warmth and other people love, right? Meaning, if you love yourself, it's easy for you to love other people. Huh? It's just that simple. Now, people always say, well, Nico Fleeks, not everybody, is as ambitious as you, and not everybody has that certain type of drive. Not everybody is like this. Sure, I get it. I believe that a certain level of ambition is learned. Like, you kind of have to learn to be ambitious, and I'd say that a certain amount of ambition also comes genetically. I genuinely think that. I genuinely think that some people are genetically more ambitious than others. Let me tell you a way to offset that. Go to the gym, because not only will it boost your testosterone level, it'll literally boost your ambition, because you know what testosterone does? Let me tell y'all something, guys. Testosterone boosts your ambition. It makes you want to do more. Because a man's essence, right? A man's very essence is to create. We're not supposed to be consuming, guys. When you're not ambitious, when you're sitting on your couch, watching Netflix all damn day, eating Cheetos, playing Call of Duty and stuff like that. Listen, nothing's wrong with that in moderation, right? But you are consuming. You're constantly consuming, okay? Men are not meant to be consumers. We're meant to be creators. We're meant to produce. We're meant to create things, not just eat stuff up. That's a woman's job, guys. Hey, no fault on the ladies. A lady loves to sit around and lounge and go to spas and do her nail and practically do nothing, right? Men, on the other hand, we're not built that way, guys. We need ambition, and women sniff that from a mile away. A man that has no ambition, it's repulsive to women when you have no drive, when you just want to sit around on the couch all day. Do you know what a woman thinks when you sit on a couch all day long? And I like how I keep on, and notice how I'm really beating this to a pulp as far as the no ambition part, right? When a woman sees that you're not ambitious, she's going to think that you don't love her. She's going to think you don't love her, like you don't even like her. Like, why do you want to be with me? Why do you want to sit around with me all day and just be with me all day? Listen, she won't tell you this, right? Because a woman will always eat up your attention. She's going to always appreciate your attention until she doesn't, right? But when she does appreciate your attention, right? She's not going to turn you away, but she's going to think deep down in her mind, why does this man have nothing better to do but to sit with me all day? She's going to resent you for it over time, guys. All right? So ambition is super important when it comes to your masculinity and when it comes to keeping a girlfriend or even getting a girlfriend in the first place, quite frankly, guys. All right? Now, this leaves us with the last one. Last but not least, the fourth reason why a certain female may not show you the same interest that you show her is because, bruh, you don't even take initiative to get with her in the first place. Women are human beings, bro. If you don't signal to her that you want to be with her or that you're interested in her, that you want to take her on a date, you know what I mean? I don't care if you just want to smash, bro. You got to let her know, bro. You know what I mean? You have to let her know. Take initiative. Put the first step forward and say, hey, shorty, what's going on? My name is so-and-so. Let's get together. Let me get your number. I'll pick you up at a certain time. Boom, that's it, bro. Women appreciate direction. Women appreciate it when you lead them. Women appreciate it when you set the tone, okay? Women don't like to think, guys, all right? They don't want to think. Do the thinking for them. All right, point them toward the right direction. Tell them what you need them to do. Women are amazing followers. That's why they're good at school. All right, guys? So that's needless to say that, you know, obviously if you want a chick, you have to tell her, bro. Be direct. Take initiative. Be that guy. Man, don't let these pretty chicks fool you, man. A lot of these pretty females, a lot of these females that you would assume has a boyfriend, bro, they really don't. They really don't be having no boyfriends, bro, especially this day and age, because most of these ladies don't even prioritize being in relationships anyway. You know, a lot of them don't start scrambling to find boyfriends until they're like 25, 26, when they realize that half of what they've been told throughout their childhood is a lie. All right, guys, and I didn't mean to sound cynical on that last part, but that's a subject for another day, right, guys? Anyways, that's the 4 main reasons why a lady may not be showing you the same energy that you want from her, man. You know, and it's very simple. I guarantee you, if you follow these 4 things, you can have practically any woman you want, bro. Let me tell you, most guys do not implement these 4 things in their lives. That's why it seems that, what do they say on that statistic? 50% of guys have not been laid in the past 6 months. Huh? That's a real problem, guys. That's a real problem, all right? That's an actual problem, guys. If you implement those 4 things that I just told you, those 4 reasons why, all right? You can have practically any woman you want, all right? So if you're out of shape, if your personal hygiene ain't it, if you ain't got no ambition and you don't take initiative, that's a deal breaker, guys. That's a deal breaker for most women. My name is Nico Fleeks, the Warrior King, man. If you enjoyed this content, if this helped you out a lot, if this sparked a light bulb on top of your head, man, hit that subscribe button for me, man. You know what I mean? It really helps me with the algorithm. It pushes my stuff a little forward. And frankly, it gives me the motivation to keep giving y'all some value. And don't forget to tap that like button. Drop a comment down for your boy too, man. Let me see what y'all thinking. This is Nico Fleeks, the Warrior King. I'm out. Oosh.